Uh, Pradeep, Mahaur as well from the BJP. Pradeep, you've been waiting for a long time listening to a panel of experts here, and you don't obviously have someone from the other side of the spectrum to counter you. But the reason for that is because your party has come to power in the national capital after 27 years, and one of the major reasons why people have voted for you is because you promised a cleaner and a pollution-free Delhi. Now, Baurinji here on the broadcast, on the panel right now, just said that the problem is that a lot of political parties only make cosmetic changes, not systematic changes. What is the BJP doing to ensure that the national capital of the nation does not become a national embarrassment?
Look, people have a lot of expectations from BJP, and whichever state we are winning, even in the central government, they are. So people have a lot of expectations, and we very well understand that we have to fulfill those expectations because this was a main agenda as far as these elections are concerned. So definitely, we need to do something for this, and the plan of action is ready. Uh, we are dealing multifaceted, because pollution is not something that can be dealt with one kind of a specific plan. There has to be a comprehensive, research and discussion on this, and this has already been done. The plan is in place. The execution has already started. Water pollution, you must have seen the Yamuna River. The crisis has been going on since long as far as Delhi is concerned. The water is very, very polluted. So standardization of sewage treatment plants so that whatever water is coming, because there are so many sewage treatment plants and still the water is polluted, that means something is wrong with those sewage treatment plants. We need to take a corrective measure so that water coming out from the sewage treatment plants should be up to a standard. So that standards have been checked. If there is some issue with those plants, that is being rectified. Even there is some solid
Mr. Pradeep Mahaur,
so
you are saying that the BJP is ensuring that everything is sorted, everything is put in place. Now, I'm not sure if you've seen this particular list. The number one most polluted city in the world is Byrnihat. It is in Assam. And BJP is in power in Assam since 2016, if I'm not wrong. What is it that you've not done there that you now plan to do in Delhi? Now, people are going to turn around and say, if the BJP has not managed to get pollution in check in a state like Assam, how do they promise to do it in Delhi? What's going to be the difference?
Cleanest city of India is Indore, and the second cleanest city is Surat, right? So both are BJP ruled states. So you can have different arguments, I can have different arguments, but ultimately, no, what we have to do is we have to work for cleanliness of Delhi. So there are heaps. In fact, you have mountains created out of those garbage. So that needs to be treated, and that treatment is going on. As far as Delhi is concerned, we are committed that the pollution levels have to go down, and it will not go down just by fancies, bio fancies. There has to be scientific base by which it has to be done, because pollution, the source has to be dealt with. Like as far as Delhi pollution is concerned, air pollution, if I talk about, that is contributed by majorly industrial pollution, vehicular pollution, or dust. Right. So all three areas are being taken care.
What are the steps that your government is taking here? What are the steps that your government is taking to ensure systematic changes? Because the problem is, the allegation from a lot of citizen activists also is that a lot of changes are cosmetic in nature. You have a catchy phrase, you use it so that it sticks to the people. But the problem is, it does not really make a difference on the ground when it comes to, an overall pollution cleanup.
Look, first of all, I was discussing about the water pollution. So for water pollution, we already have a blueprint of Namami Gange project, because Ganga pollution was a big issue. Now it is resolved up to an extent. So we have seen this Kumbh happening this time, and people were really happy. So that shows that is successful. I have seen the STPs working, and they're working really well. So that same blueprint has to be applied on Yamuna. For air pollution, because that is a major area, because you can remove the heaps easily, but as far as the air pollution is concerned, you have to take some major steps. And major steps have to, because Delhi is a highly populated city, right? It's a capital city and highly populated. So ultimately, you cannot make it a sparser one. So ultimately, you have to do something as far as the vehicles are concerned. So improving green public transportation, because all those buses running on CNG are going to be removed. This decision has already been taken. All those buses will not be there. So all green buses or e-buses will be there. Second thing is there is also one kind of a research going
Okay.
on that people are not
Let
actually.
me, yes, Mr. Pradeep. Of course, a lot of changes that are bringing about, whether it will actually reflect on the ground or not, I think we'll have to
It
sit
has
back
to
five
reflect.
years later
It
and
has to
actually
reflect
discuss on that. But
when you